Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's episode, I'm going to show you how to marinate ribs. So we've got some ribs from our local butchers, the pork ribs, and we're going to marinate them up. Then we're going to serve them with fries, sweet corn, and a little bit of homemade coleslaw. A little bit of a spicy coleslaw as well. So it's going to have a little bit of occasion in, a little bit of garlic and a little bit of seasonings in. So first step is to marinate the ribs. So I'm going to take you through that step by step and through the other instructions as well, how to do that. It's all cooked in the air fryer. First, I want to say thanks to my subscribers. Second, don't forget to subscribe. And third, let's get on with the video. So as you can see, we've got the pork rib in front of you. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a light rub. We're going to use my homemade barbecue seasoning for rubs. If you want that recipe, you need to comment in the video, put in the comments recipe, and I will send it you, or tag it and pin it to the comments for you to have a look at the recipe, and then you can follow it step by step. So if you want the rub recipe, all you have to do is comment recipe in the comments, and I will pin the recipe to the comments. Okay, so let's get started with the rub. So first I'm going to put a little bit of salt on it, just to bring out a little bit of moisture and to give it a little bit of seasoning. Then I've got a little bit of black pepper, going to put that on it. And then I've got my homemade rub. So just comment in the comments below and then I'll give you that. So we're just going to put a liberal amount of that on, and then we're going to rub it into the ribs just to give it that flavouring. I've also got a homemade barbecue rub as well. Comment recipe for barbecue rub in the comments and I'll give you that one as well. It's got chili, garlic, pepper, all sorts of different herbs and spices. So we're just going to pat it in. And it's also got a little bit of garlic and herb, and it's got a little bit of lemon chili as well. It's a really good rub for any meats. I use it on my chicken, and I'm also using it on the ribs. So you can see it's getting in there really nice. Really rub it in, and it's really getting the flavour in there. It's got some nice smoky sweet paprika as well. This is not just my ribs, this is your ribs as well. So take this recipe, change it, alter it, and do what you feel is better. But we cook everything in the air fryer on this channel. So we're putting a little bit of garlic powder on. We've done it on the other side. We're going to sprinkle it on the other side liberally. Not too much because you don't want the garlic overpowering. Just want to give it that little garlic notes. And then we're going to do the same with my homemade barbecue seasoning as well. We're just going to put it on liberally as well. It's got loads of herbs and spices in it. It's a really good rub. Seal that packet up. Then we're just going to rub it in. So just give it a nice deep rub. Take your time. Rub them seasonings, spices in. So this is just a dry rub. You just want that flavour to get in there before we cook it in the air fryer on low and slow. There we are. Now, what's special about these ribs is we're going to use a can of Monster. It's an apple Monster, and we're going to use that. So these are Monster ribs. That's what we're going to call them. So these are going to take on like an appley, smoky, paprika, garlic, cinnamon flavour that's going to be out of this world. So we're just wrapping the ribs up in a tin foil. That's right, and then we're going to let them marinate from anything to 12 to 24 hours, and then we're going to cook them low and slow with a can of Monster. Hi guys, so what we've done is we've marinated the ribs for 12 hours, and we've just tin foiled them, put them in the fridge and let them marinate in the dry rub. So what we're going to do now is the next step is get them out of the tin foil, lay them in the tray, and then using our apple Monster, which we're just going to pour in as cooking liquor, and then we're going to put it in the air fryer on 150 for 2 to 3 hours until they're tender. So let's start. So as you can see, the rubs just come off. There we are. Then we've got the pork rib. We're just going to put a little bit of chili flakes that have got lemon in. So lemon chili flakes. That's going to help with the sauce at the end. And then we're going to open a can of apple monster and pop that in the tray. Not a full can. We're going to use what's in the tray as a glaze and a little bit extra. If it gets a little bit thick, just to thin it down. So we just want to pour that over. Straight over. You can hear it bubbling. There we are. We've just left 3/4 just to finish it off with at the end. So now we want to put that in the air fryer. So the next step is just putting tin foil around it so it's got a nice tight seal, and then we're going to put it in the air fryer on 150 for 1 to 3 hours, just until they're tender and they start breaking them a little bit. And I'm going to show you how to make the glaze, cook the sweet corn, do a coleslaw, and sort the chips out. So we're just going to pop it in the air fryer. So the tray's in the air fryer, tin foiled, and then what we'll put it on is 150 air fryer for 1 hour, and we're going to check it after an hour. And then we'll do an hour again and check it, and then an hour again and then check it. But also keep checking it on a regular basis as well. So guys, we've checked the ribs. They're going to be out in about 20 minutes. And then what we're going to do after that is reduce the rib sauce with a little touch of barbecue in it. And then we're going to nappe that over the ribs and then cook them for a little bit longer and heat them up. I'm going to show you how to do my sweet corn, which is just a knob of butter, salted butter. And then what we're going to do is a little bit of gravy granules, and then we're going to pop that in the air fryer. So we're just going to put a little bit of gravy granules over it, and you'll get this like buttery, garlicky flavour. It's beautiful. Just a touch. There we are. That's it. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. That's how we're going to do it. Salt, pepper. That's it. Then we're going to just wrap it up like a parcel. That's it. So the ribs are out now. What we're going to do is let them cool down for a bit. I'm going to cut them into pieces, and then we're going to put them back in the air fryer with a little bit of glaze on and let them carry on cooking. So we're just putting the rib liquor on, and we're just reducing it slightly. So we're going to reduce it and then add a little bit of barbecue sauce. So we're just portioning the ribs up, and as you can see, they just break away, slice right through. You can see the rib. So there is the ribs. We've portioned them up. We're going to reduce the glaze, add a little bit of barbecue sauce to them, and then pop them back in the oven, and then just baste them every so often, just to get that flavour and that little bit of spiciness through them, and just that succulent through them as well. We're going to do that for the next 30 minutes. Hi guys, this is the finished dish. So we've got the ribs, we've got the sweet corn, and we've got the coleslaw. We've also got the monster, and we reduce that down and cook that in the ribs, so it's monster ribs. The flavour is sweet, barbecuey, honey, and it's a slight hint of chili. It's absolutely amazing. I want to say to everybody, thanks for watching my videos. Thanks to all my subscribers. I'm one step away from being a YouTuber and a YouTube chef. So I want to say thanks to everybody for watching every single one of my videos, and thanks for helping me on this journey. Take care, and I'll have more recipes coming soon.